people. How are you today? I'm like, my camera's all crooked, so just wait till I straighten up my world. It's kind of like, and turn down my phone so that you don't have to hear echoing. Oh, Evelyn, that's okay. All right, so hello, Evelyn. Hello, Angie. Hello, Renee. Thank you, ladies, for being here. I am just don't know what I'm doing today. I was going to try the OBS Streamlabs thing today, which had like a little camera that you could see my face. And then I woke up this morning and went, I don't want you to see my face because I have not washed my hair, and I have not washed my hair, brushed my hair, and nor have I gotten out of my pajamas. So it's cold, not as cold as Angie is, but it's cold, and I'm in my Harry Potter hoodie, and I'm like, and my UGG boots, and I'm like, so I may color like this today. You might see the like little fingertips coming out while I'm like trying to color because it's cold. I'm a Queenslander, so cold for me is anything in single digits, and I'm like, it's cold. Yeah. Yeah. I generally have morning hair most days now, Evelyn. I'm like lucky if I even think about looking after it. But that's okay. All right. So my intention today is I've been a bit slack this month. I thought, taking time off work would leave me many, many hours to colour. However, taking time off work for mental health problems also means the fact that I have mental health problems and therefore am not colouring as much as I want to. Oh, thank you. And so I haven't really done much. And I'm like, I've got like to sit there in the end of the like couple of days to you just wake up from a nap. And I'm like, I need to finish off some pictures. So I've actually got something to show that I've done this month. So I'm like, I'm going to work on some WIPS today. If you haven't seen, here's my side muncher, my side muncher gold challenge that I did with Ashley. That was released. We released our videos yesterday. So mine was the gold rush from down under. So mine was all done in gold. And yeah, so hopefully you can kind of see here the shimmer and shine. Had a bit of fun with this one. It's a wicked image. Like it's just a crazy, crazy image. And yeah, so I had fun with that. Mind you, I don't want to colour gold for quite a while now, I feel. I think I'm kind of done. And I'm like, yeah, no, not going to do the gold again for a bit of time. But I had fun with doing the whole thing. So Ash and I decided she was going to run hers like an infomercial, and I was going to run mine like a David Attenborough documentary, and slowing down my chat, my talking, so that I sounded like David Attenborough delivering his deep, intelligent words was very difficult because I I was struggling to even think of intelligent words, but that was okay. All right. So what we got here is I've got a Selena Fenwick grayscale, which is called the Charming Thief, and then I've got these Nomi dudes from the Colouring Book Cafe. So yeah, to slow down, it was, and to sound a little bit more refined than my normal boganness, also difficult. But both of these I'd started at work. These were my WIPS at work, like when I was colouring at work, and so therefore the only pencils I have at work are my Crayolas. So that's what we're going to work with today is my Crayola. I have the Crayola set of 50. However, I did just get the skin tone set finally come to Australia. So that's what I'm working with today. So nothing too exciting. And I am going to be doing that. So I'm just going to finish off this Selena Fennick. I don't have much to do with Selena Fennick. I've just got this little bit in here, and just to deepen up the sandstone. But I don't think I actually have too much left to do on this one. So I'm like, gotta get these done. And I need my swatch book because I have no idea what colors I'm doing. I need finger paint. I do not need finger paint, everyone. I can't believe I was in the shop because I went to the grocery store after Belinda's stream, and I went down and posted her those pencils. And I'm in the shop, legit looking at finger paints, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? I love this Selena Fennick set. This, I think it's Fantasy Victorian. Got some bomb ass looking chicks in it, like fierce looking women, but mainly May. So I was like, I'm gonna do this one because of the dude. Hey Minerva, getting ready for? Oh no, you finished work. Minerva's getting ready for work when Friday nights when I normally stream. I gotta try and remember. So I'm like going to just finish off these, if you don't mind, that I whip it real good. I'm going in with very light golden, and I'm just going to tone down the stark whiteness of this gentleman's shirt, because I don't think it would be super stark white going in Victorian images. So, well, you can finger paint together. That's probably, mind you, be cold. Although I did give away all of my paintings in my studio yesterday. I gave them away to a committee group that I'm in. I said, just take them all. We'll raffle them off. Take them. Get them out of my house. So now I have no paintings. So I probably should start doing some paintings again. Basically, I'm like, all right. So that was very light golden, and now I'm going to come in with light medium golden. Oh, thanks. I had fun with Side Muncher. Everyone, Minerva, you just missed it. I was showing the image here. It was a fun one. That was Ashley and I were having a bit of fun with that. Side Muncher is awesome, dude. Eric, I got a random video chat request from him. About a week or so ago. It's just like it was like midday or something here, and I'm seeing this video chat request come up from him on my Insta, and I'm like, okay. And it was 4 a.m. or something in Berlin. And hey, Melissa, it was 4 a.m. in Berlin, and he couldn't sleep. And he was like, he goes, I figured you'd probably be up being in Australia. And he goes, I was just curious as to why your thing and blah, blah, blah. And so we spent an hour talking, and he's a really cool dude. Going back in with that very light golden. So the first color. Yeah, really cool dude. So we spent a bit of an hour chatting about everything from, symmetry and geometry and mathematics and lateral thinking, and me asking if he was on drugs when he does the images. And then we were talking about bogan Australian utes and whatever else. It was really good. And beer. So yeah, it is with Crayola. It's because it's a grayscale image. And it's the grayscale image underneath it that makes it look like that. Definitely not. The Crayolas just create the wash over the top. It's Selena Fennick. You really should check out her art. She's awesome. And she's an Aussie chick, which is even better. And hello, Marilyn. So the links to this thing is in the, okay, it's early in the morning. brain still not thinking. All I want to do is put my hands inside my thing. So it's really going to be like this because it's 9 degrees here, which is for a Queenslander frozen. Okay, I know that for nearly every other person in the world that has like snow and whatever, 9 degrees is probably may put on a sweater. For me, I'm legit frozen, and I got a loose thread. Oh, sorry. Um, yeah, random chats from. I know. It's just like, oh well, obviously it's because I'm Australian and I'm awake when everyone else in the world should be asleep. Okay, let's go for deep almond. Where are you? I don't mind. I'm awake, so I may as well. I'm going to use my dodgy broken sharpener. If you'd seen the other day, I was complaining about breaking my sharpener. I lost the thing that holds the pencil in at the top, but I still love the sharpener, and it still works, hopefully. Except for Crayola, I have discovered, is the hardest pencil in the world. Like, the wood on these things are so hard that getting it to do anything is like a nightmare. All right. So the good thing about these kind of grayscale images, all you're really doing is adding a wash of color to it, which I like, which is why it was a good work image, because it didn't require too much brain thought from me. And it just kind of colors itself. Harry Potter, I am Ravenclaw. Like, obviously. I'm a little bit odd, a little bit kooky, and a bit nerdy. There was never any doubts about me being a Ravenclaw. Hey Beth, how's it going? I'll sing for you later, Beth, just for you. If a song comes up. Maybe not. So we went and watched Cruella yesterday. Thanks, Evelyn. No, it's the quality. It's not the quality of the colorist. It's actually the quality of the illustrator, I think, more than anything. I've still got to send you that file too, Evelyn. A better quality picture, unless you've already printed it of George's. I keep forgetting. What was I going to say? I was talking about something. I don't know. It's too early. Well, yeah, that's what I say, Melissa. Like, I would love the Luminance. I would love the whole bunch. I would love them all. But that was my thing. When I took the Crayolas to work, I'm like, I'm going to sit there and, and I've got a video coming up planned where I'm going to use legit a packet of $1 pencils and see what I can do with a packet of $1 pencils. And see if I can actually manage to make something of quality with a packet of $1 pencils. I'm just curious myself. Oh, Cruella. Thank you, Angie. See? You reckon you lose track of thoughts. I knew I was doing something. Cruella. Oh, it's up to you, Evelyn. Georgia, you do it whatever way you like. I'll probably end up doing it next month. Because next month my hashtag is Color with Pride 2021. And my Georgia is a proud member of that community. And I'm a proud mother of her. And also for Shannon's joyful hashtag or whatever it is. I can't remember Shannon's actual hashtag. And if she's lurking, she might put it in. And because obviously it's an image by Georgia, and that just brings me absolute joy. So that's probably one of the images I'll do next month. And I'll offer it out for people. It was really good, and it's a bit of a self-portrait. She kind of was like, it looks a little bit like me, so or like her, which I guess is a younger version of me. But so she had fun with that. Well, yeah, with those mini pencils, yeah, true. Those mini pencils, I was actually impressed. Apart from the fact that I got like 2 layers out of them, I was actually just impressed that I managed to hold them. That was fun. Alrighty, let's go in with Deepest Almond now. Oh, you know, oh my God, if you've ever had Crayola, honestly, the wood they use would have to be the hardest wood I have ever come across. Like I'm using my Derwent Super Point now, and it is like muscles needed to get it to sharpen through that wood. So crazy. Shannon Tasha. Oh, Joyful June. Thank you, 2021. That's it. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't even remember her Instagram. That's what I mean. I've got to actually send you the link to it. It's like magic something, but I don't know. I'm like, hey Sarah. But yeah, I'll send you her Instagram and all of that, and just tag me as well. But yeah, but I think it's Magic 1026 or something. Hold on. Now I'm really confused. All right, so it is George's Instagram with my broken screen is Magic 10126. So that's her Instagram, and you can see it's just her art. So she's not like doing anything crazy on there. She doesn't Instagram. She's in the next generation. Apparently, Instagram's done now too. Instagram is out of the thing. It's apparently it's all about the Snapchat. Whatever you're up to, be safe. Look after yourself. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't understand it. And they keep sending me messages via Snapchat. And I'm like, can you please remember I'm old? If you want something from me, text me. I'm like, I don't know what you want. I'm like, effort having to like kind of understand the Snapchat world. All right, let's go in and do this terracotta bowly thing here. So I'm going to go in with salmonella, salmon. No worries. Thanks for lurking. I lurked a bit yesterday because I've actually humaned the last couple. I still haven't got back to Cruella. Let me do Cruella before I start talking about humaning, because Cruella was part of me humaning. Let's get real. So I went and saw Cruella, and it was because Em was going with her friends, and then I went, I want to see it too. Oh, did I just break this? I did too. Let's see how far I can get with it. And I want to see that. So Georgia and I went as well, and I said to Em, I said, I'll stay away from your friends. So I sat at the other side of the cinema to her friends, and Georgia and I watched Cruella because like fashion is all that's Cruella, that's Georgia's thing. So we watched a bit of that. I watched that, and then it was totally cool. However, it's like Maleficent. You feel sorry for them at the end of it. I'm like, oh my god, they're meant to be villains. You're not meant to feel sorry for them. But as we know, everyone's got a reason. So yes, I know. I met Simona the other day and just checking in and up and about, which is awesome. We are, as she knows, we're all thinking of her. And hoping the recovery goes extremely well. Yeah, yeah, it's like that's it. It's just like bad guys, man. But I'm like determined to use this pencil. It's broken, but I'm like I'm not wasting this, even though it's a Crayola. Like seriously, but I'm like should be right. Okay, let's go in with um medium deep golden. All right, okay, medium deep golden. Yeah, I thought the skin colors are going to come in handy for wood. So that's what we're doing them for today. Because I didn't have much options when I started this about what color I was going to do the wood. So now at least I've got something that I can glaze over so that the wood's got some colors. But no, so Georgia drew a coloring page for Evelyn, which I will once I bother to put the JPEG file and stuff. She sent it to me. I've just got to put it onto Google Docs and stuff, and everyone can have it. But I haven't got around to doing that yet. So there will be an image coming from Georgia soon. I can show it to you. So that's the image. Hold on. This brightness. All right. That's the image that Georgia's drawn. Because we always keep telling her to draw a colouring page. So she's drawn a colouring page. So that's her little image. Hey Heather, how's it going? So that was the plans for that. Okay, go medium deep golden. That's what I was using, I think. Trying to work out what's going to be in all of these baskets and things that are hanging up over here. It's like, I don't know. All right. I'm going to go in with medium golden on this thing. And then I might come in actually with more of a yellow. Let's go harvest gold. Harvest gold. And we'll do these baskets. Yeah, she's a good nugget. She's not bad, except for I wasn't happy last night because we went out and I was just wearing like flats, just wearing some sandals, and she wore boots, and she was taller than me. Not a happy mother, I do tell you, because she's gonna be a giant, and I don't want her to be taller than me. And I'm sad that she's gonna be taller than me. Oh, I lost the tip of that pencil. Just went flying when I went to put it back into the pencil case. Oh, she has signed it. So the file that I'm going to send you, she's signed it, Evelyn. I sent it back to her and I said that she needs to sign it. So the image that I'll put out to everyone will be signed. She'd forgotten. And I was like, "Hey, you forgot to sign your image." And she's like, "Oh my God, I did too." So I got upper. Don't worry about it. All right, yellow, green. Got some bottles down here. I should come in a little bit so you guys can see how little I can see. And a little bit of sand on the labels. Then we might go for bronze yellow on this basket. Yes, she did get the preview. Because Georgia said to me, she goes, "I want to draw a colouring page for Evelyn." Because I'd been telling them that Evelyn has had a rough time. And so she was like, that was what that was all about. Which is really sweet. Okay, I have. Do you reckon they're potatoes? Let's go with potatoes. Potatoes. Some kind of vegetable. All right, let's go. This is light brown. Yeah, she's a bit sweet. Oh, although yesterday she's watched all of the next 8 episodes of Lucifer, and I haven't got to them yet. And she was watching the last episode as we were on the way to the movies yesterday. And I look across, and here's my kid that never cries, tears streaming down her face, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm not going to cope, am I? And she's like, you're going to be a wreck, Mum. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch this. I don't know if I can do it. So if you haven't watched the Lucifers, she did attend Pin Girls. Emily doesn't need to attempt Pink Girls. Emily's got naturally curly hair. So George's just sits there and goes, "Why can't I have hair like yours?" And Em's like, "Why can't I have nice straight hair like yours? It just goes into a ponytail and doesn't everywhere." So as we know, you always want what you can't have. Yeah. So if you haven't watched the second half of season 5 of Lucifer, apparently it's gonna be a killer. See Georgia cry was it was kind of strange, because I'm like, I don't know. It's not something I often see. So I'm like, okay. And then I said to her, "Oh, you've grown up," because her eyes changed colour. So my eyes change colour from blue to green when I'm upset. And as she was like younger, hers just were just bright blue. And then I haven't seen her cry in a long time. And then I looked across at her yesterday, and here she is with her green eyes sparkling. And I'm like, oh, my girl's got green eyes. All right, going in straight brown. So that was kind of cute. And that's what I said to her. I said, I love the colour of our eyes when we cry. I just don't like the fact we have to cry to get them. So I was like, okay. Ah, it's awesome. No, we have bright. Our eyes are generally blue. But they do change. My dad has Paul Newman blue eyes, but his eyes are like blue. What do you reckon that is? Let's go with cabbage. I reckon cabbage. That's what I'm going to go with anyway. Oh wow, that's cool, Evelyn. My mum's got brown eyes, and my brother has brown eyes. Oh, when the pencil breaks in the sharpener, so it's too cold for me to grip the sharpener to open it. I'm going back to the handheld. My brother's got brown eyes. My mum has brown eyes. My dad has blue, and I have blue. So, and my ex-husband has kind of hazily eyes. Yeah, another reason you're sister adopted. Yeah. Oh no, there's no doubt. I am my father's daughter. I'm like, we may as well. I'm just a female version of him, and then George is a female version, like a younger version of me. There's absolutely no doubt with us. So that this I'm using is jade green. I should be good at telling you the colours that I'm using, shouldn't I? I'm getting slack. I reckon that might be some garlic hanging off there down the side. So we'll go in with some. We might make it a purpley garlic. Hey, Sassy. How's it going? And yeah, so the blue eyes run strong on my side. Although I think the daughter that I lost, she would have been brown eyed. I think she took after her father a whole lot more. My mum, because my mum's got Spanish in it, pale rose. So my mum's like darker and like black hair, dark eyes kind of stuff. And I just look like a Viking Saxon kind of thing. All right. Okay. Oh, what are these things? Let's give them a colour. Don't know what they are. But we're going to make them orange. Okay, let's go light orange. Okay. Oh, that's amazing, Evelyn. My dad's mother she was one of those classic beauties. She had red hair, like had auburn hair, and she was just stunning. Yeah, keep forgetting. I'll obviously go back and watch yours after this, Renee. As you know, I always do. However, I was sleeping. I was sleeping at that time. Going to go in with grey and just start putting a little bit of shadowing in, just so we might be able to pop out some of the details and hide the others. Your German side, nice. Yeah, no, so my dad's Welsh, like Welsh um history apparently. I know I'm Australian. We've been here for that long. We're Aussies, but yeah, there's no doubt about that. The blonde hair, blue eyed, tall, giant thing that we are. And then yeah, you see my mum, and she's this little tiny dark flake. Nice. Yeah, my brother is. Oh, that's all right. I did wake up at 3 o'clock because I always kind of do. And I was like, oh, Renee will be on. And then I went, no, you need to sleep because I've got to obviously get up early in the morning tonight for me for your celebration. And I'm like, no. So I rolled back over and went back to sleep. So I was a good girl. So I'm just using the grey, like I said, to add in, those areas where I think there'll be a bit of shadowing. But honestly, grayscale image, it all pretty much colours itself. All right, I think all I've got to do is I just want to put a bit more colour into this building. And I've done with this image, I think. It's mine's more Renee's notifications come to me like it legit every time come to me about 6 hours after Renee streams or puts up a video. So she'll put up a video, which she always does, like I imagine earlier in her day, and then I go to look at it. I get a notification for it about 6 hours later, and by then I've already usually watched it. All right, medium gold, deep golden. Um, sorry, I'm going to turn the page. Yeah, so for some reason, it just does not like to give me notifications that Renee has put up a video. It's really quite bizarre. And you did really well with those ink tents, Renee. I watched it last night when I got back into bed, and you did really well. And trust me, they're addictive. They're addictive. The bright, vibrant colors you can get from them are amazing. All right. So I'm just trying to go for a bit of a sandstone look here. Sandstone is popular in our older buildings down in our cities. And I'm just going to assume that this is, an Aussie street. Yeah, it is. It's maddening. I don't know. I don't know what why it does that with her channel. It's really frustrating. it'd be frustrating for her too, because I think if it's affecting some of us, it'll affect a few more. All right. Have I missed anything? I think all I'm going to do is go in with Prisma White and just kind of glow up these around these lampshades a little bit. But he kind of looks done. Hey, Michelle, you're up early. Bloody cold this morning is all I have to say. And I've just noticed I've missed a bit down in here, so I'm just going to go in with a bit of dark brown down in here. Okay. But I think he's pretty covered. So, all right, one whip done. Woo! Whip. It'll do. Okay, let's get on to this one. Woohoo! So this one has been, oh my God, my camera is so crooked today. I don't know what I've done to it. Okay, so this one has been, like the bulk colors have been done using the 12 pack of Crayola watercolor that I have. So I haven't steered from the Crayola. I have a 12 pack of Crayola watercolor. So I did that for the water and the sky and the lily pads. So that's the base, and I've started some of the nooms and the duckies. The duckies were the first thing I did. Oh, and I've done the lilies. So come. Oh, I might have when I was showing you the setup. That's right, because I knocked it off, didn't I? I forgot that I did that. That's all right. But then it was also, no, it actually wouldn't have been Evelyn. Angie and I were playing with Streamlabs yesterday, and I was pulling it off to show her my laptop stream, my screen, so that she could actually tell me what to do with my life, because I am clueless. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with myself. And luckily I couldn't hear her getting frustrated at me. I could just feel it. Oh, what did I just do then? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's all right. Okay, I'm going in with violet. Let's do this one's thing. Yeah, I love my Inktense. They're really good as a base layer. I use them as a base layer for the Thomas Kincaid image I've done. I haven't posted that on Instagram yet because it's a buddy color with Wendy and she isn't ready yet. But this is the Thomas Kincaid one that I did. I did a little bit of it on stream, but I based it all with Inktense just to make my life easier, so I could go back in over the top of it. I am using Crayolas, Michelle. These are a couple of WIPS that I had at work. So I only use Crayola pencils at work, just so if I'm sitting there and I want to do something. So these are my Crayola set of 50 and the Colours of the World 24 set that I've got. But that's it. Just the good old Crayolas. yeah, like it just it, and like the pencil goes over it fine once it dries. But I just liked it to have a bit of a guideline of where I was going. But I do that with a lot of images. If I sit there and think, oh, it's going to take me ages to color it, I try to make life a little bit easier, even like I did here by putting the watercolor. I do, you can do that with Inktense as well, but I'm doing Crayola, um, just so that the block coloring is done so much easier. Oh, is that with Oh, the Inktense? Yeah, honestly, they're like I try not to enable too much, not deliberately anyway. But the Inktense are there's something different. There's something special. Um, I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, that's the problem. You fall into this rabbit hole of wanting it all. Because trust me, I'm there. And you're like, I've got to just take a step back and use what I have. I've still got things that I've bought that I haven't even opened, and I'm like, but then I'm like, no, but I want these pencils, and no, I want these pencils, and it's like, stop it. You do not need them. But I'm not sure. I haven't decided, but I probably won't be on stream next weekend. I am probably going to the city again, but I just won't have time. Um, Sadly, because it's a Saturday Sunday thing, um, and I'm like, so I'm like, yay! But I'll film a video during the week, like a long color and chat or something. I might do that TMI tag that's been going around and do that for my video instead of a stream on Sunday. Um, Perhaps. Alright, I'm going to go in with navy blue. But I think I should just live in Brisbane the amount of times I'm going down there. Yeah, water is definitely yeah, try use honestly, yeah, a regular brush, then a water brush is a good thing too while you're highlighting. But have a little blotter piece of paper there, knocking it off. Took you over a year to open the limit. Oh, I want the. I'm like, I see what people do with the portrait set, and I'm like, seriously, no. Yeah, I know I don't need them, and that's the thing. I'm like, no, no, you don't. But I wants them. That's the problem. I wants it all. But my bank balance says, no, you can't have it all, which is very, very mean. Um, yeah. Uh, my wish list is not working. It should be, Evelyn. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think there's been a few people that have had trouble with that, and I'm not sure why. But you don't have to send me anything anyway. But yeah, I don't get why it doesn't work. Like, um, Shell tried to send me something, and we went through a whole thing of trying to get it so my address would show, and it's doesn't, well, like, obviously not show, but work. But yeah, it doesn't seem to for some reason, which is just really bizarre. Um, so I don't know. Basically, my wish list is just where I come across something and go, "Oh, I like that," and I just put it in there. And occasionally, I go back in and purchase it. Oh, +4 is on sale at Colt Pens, 10% off too. Oh yeah, because they said, I think they ship to Australia. Um, the link is broken. Okay, I'll have to maybe. What did I do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to obviously. I think Shell did say that apparently, like, every month or so, you've got to rechange it over. So that might be the case. Is that I've got to um do go in and change the thing. I don't know if it'll let me do it. Oh, it will. Hold on. That requires me signing into Amazon. Do you know that that's really hard? Amazon. Amazon. Oh my god. I'm not on my laptop. I'm on the other laptop, and that means I've got to remember all my logins. Sign in. What's my password? Is the question. No. All right. We are getting there slowly. Sorry. I'm like, I'll pretend that I am colouring, okay, while I'm doing this. Where's my thingy? Wish list. Send this list to others. Link copied. Ah. Ah. What am I doing? Ah. I don't know this laptop and it's stupid. I might not have. Thing. All right. All right. So I've just done it back into the description. I don't know if that'll work. I might not have copied and pasted it properly when I was doing this last night. 12 said, I don't know. Where are you, Sassy? Are you in Australia? No, you're not. For $7.99, there's no way you're in Australia. $17.99. So I have no idea if that's a good price. Because in Australia, that would be like, man, buy 1,000 of them. But I don't know about overseas prices. All right, go back in with the Violetto. There you go. That's good. See, Robin knows it's a good price. There you go. And honestly, with 12 set, you can do a lot because they are like an ink medium. If you put them on a palette, you can mix them like paints. So you can put two colors together on a palette and mix them together. So you can extend the variety that comes with the 12 set. But hey, Jamie. Oh, thanks, Renee. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't really pay that much attention to it, to be honest. Like I said, it's just it's basically, instead of putting everything in my cart, I just put it all in my wish list and then occasionally go, and it saves me looking for it again. Basically, notifies me if it goes on sale and stuff. All right. So I think we might go for orange stripes. Let's clash this up. Let's go for light orange. We'll work gnome by gnome. Gnome by gnome. Oh, while I'm asking, what do you reckon these things up the back are? I don't know them. What are they and what colour do I make them? Someone out there might know Plant World, because I know nothing. And or are they like lily leaves before they've dropped in? I don't know what they are. I'm like, I got no clue. Poppies? Well, yeah, I thought they might be, but I'm like, poppies by the water? I don't know. I was going to colour them red because it's me, and if I can get away with colouring something red, I'm going to colour something red. But they would be water lily leaves. Oh, okay. All right. I'll believe you. I will take you guys on your much clearer knowledge of the flora than I would ever have. Oh, they're a type of lily. You can't make them out. Hold on. Those things. Like I get that this is the lily bud. I can get that, but I don't know what these things are. I don't know. Planty things. Whenever I have to teach plants in biology, it is always quite the funniest thing because, as I say to the kids, there's a reason I'm a human biologist, not a plant person, because you know, whilst I know scientifically that plants need water and transpiration and transportation and all of that, yeah, I don't know. All right, all right, cool. Kill bananas. All right, let's go for his jammies or sorry, swimmers. Let's see what his togs are. So, in Queensland, we call bathe. Oh, hello, Winchester. Come on, darling. Did you wake up? Come on. Hello. Oh, okay. We'll just come back out for a second. We call them togs. Bye, Winchester. Well, yeah, I got no idea. All right. Going in with yellow. And now, if you're wondering what that noise is, you can hear Winchester is climbing up the screens of my window. Hello. Hello. Oh, Amazon's letting me know I've just signed into it. I'm like, yeah, well, of course I did. You're a bit late. I did that a while ago. It's nice of it. I just got kisses off Winchester. I'll get off my laptop if any kind of things come through or people get deleted and stuff. He's discovered that he likes the laptop, and trying to keep him off it is you know kind of impossible. So if some weird chat comes on through, I went the wrong way. Oh well, he's got opposing togs, and that needs to be blue. I don't know what there is in his coat. He's just he's a mixer. He's something. Hey, darling. Yes, I know. I got pencils. I know. I have the pencils, and you want the pencils. Going in with red orange. So he's currently trying to eat my pencil case right now. This is where we're at. Hello, darling. So he's just woken up from a nap, and I'm on Nana sitting duties. So so I have to. Emily usually dumps him in with me at about 6, 7 in the morning because she's like, I am a teenager and I want to sleep. Coloring with cats. Yep, that's it. What's even freakier is my Georgia's cat, Storm. So Georgia was laying down with me last night while I was watching a bit of Lucifer. And Storm was like, okay, fine, if this is how it is. And she actually jumped up and laid beside me. Not beside Georgia, beside me in my room. And I was like, something is wrong. The yawn into the camera. Yeah, he is about 10 weeks. Yes, you're right, Evelyn. He was 8 weeks when I got him, and we've had him, a couple of weeks now. So, yeah, so it's 10 weeks. I've got to book him in for his shots next week, for his second vaccination. All right. So anyway, if you want to see him in colour, can't guarantee that that's going to be too successful with cat butt. He is, and he's such a snuggler. I hope he stays that way when he gets older. He is just a little sweetie. He is very, very joyful. Can you not try and get into the jam drops? Jam drops are not for kitties. Oh, okay. All right. Hello. 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 All right. Okay. Going in with extra deep golden. Why the name Winchester? Because the girls love, we like supernatural in the house. So, ongoing joke, I would like to have a Winchester put his boots under my bed. Name Dean. I'm Team Dean. And so we just decided all of our animals, like most of the animals, have been named after Harry Potter. But recently we've been branching out. So the last few animals have been supernatural themed. So he's a Winchester, all about the family business, and didn't even connect the dots until we got home that Casper is his own Cass. So Winchesters have got his own Cass. So deepest almond. So he's got his own Casper as well, like Cass, so his own angel. But yeah, I think I'm doing well, Evelyn. I'm continuing to colour. He's taken off for now. He's he knows. Probably going to find something under somewhere to play with. He'll be back. Oh, hello. What are you mooing about? Uh oh, this could get dangerous. He's found the cords behind my desk. If I suddenly disappear, it's Winchester. So now I'm going to go in with, no worries, Renee. Going to go in with black. Just kind of not a very exciting one today, but I need to get these done, like I said, so I feel like I've actually achieved something this month. My friend sent me a message yesterday. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm actually out humaning." And she's like, "What?" And I said, "I know." All right, and back in with extra deep golden. What keeps disappearing on you, Michelle? The chat? I'm not sure. Wouldn't have a clue, Beth. Don't have Holbeins. Someone else might be able to answer you, but I think Evelyn has the Holbeins, so she might be able to tell you. White Prisma into his eyeballs because I accidentally coloured them brown. Hello, kitty cat. Top for the mouth. Inside. And then we might use some pale rose. Oh, no, that's not a nice colour. Let's not use that. Let's come in with maroon. Hello, Winchester. There you go. I think I need to suck it up and get this dull 133 that everyone talks about. But yeah, and then the Tagal, I don't have either of them, but I have like a million sharpeners, so I'm like, like in my head, I'm like, I theoretically do not need them. You know, sometimes I try to be smart. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does not. All right, I'm going to go in with grey. Hello, Win. And then a little of sky blue. And then back with some black. Oh, yeah, I've seen that little camera looking thing. It looks so cute. Alrighty. Okay. So there we've got a noom. We have one noom. I need to go back in. I'm not happy with the red. See, this is what happens is I sit there and go, oh no, I don't like it. And then I start playing. Going in with maroon. Sorry, we call it maroon. I'm being silly. Going in with some maroon. That is the colour of my state. So, Queensland maroon. Better than blue. So New South Wales is blue. And so we always have, it's a state of origin for football. The blues against the maroons. Cockroaches against the cane toads. I don't really follow football, so. Seriously, I love my Prismas, Beth. I do. I must admit, I love my Prismas. But as I've gotten and used more pencils, there's more that I like and dislike more. I don't love my Black Widows as much as I used to, and Heather will be like, yes, been telling you all that. Like I did the side muncher, the gold, using the skin tone sets for the with the Black Widows, and they're okay, but I just don't love them as much as I did at the start. It's weird. Maybe, I don't know. You don't like the Widows either? There you go. Yeah, well, I haven't tried the Pablos either. Oh, yeah, the split barrels of the course breaking. Yes, well, yeah. That is the issue. The quality control was just why a lot of artists stopped using them, because it was just, when you pay decent money for them, and in Australia they're even ridiculously more expensive. When you pay decent money for something, you don't want to be basically sharpening money down the toilet. All right, I'm going in with aqua green. Yeah, you don't want to be just basically going, yeah. I feel that way every time a poly tip breaks on me, polychromos, because they're crazy expensive here. Hello, Winchester. How you doing? All right. Thanks. It's like having a child all over again, where you kind of just continue, like how you used to cook with the child between your legs, and you just occasionally just, slide them out of the way of where you needed to actually be. I don't know. Like for me, I'll honestly say if I had to pick one pencil set to keep, I'd probably still pick my Prismas. I like the Prismas. Um, I like the range of colors in them, but everyone has a different kind of thing. But then again, like I said, because pencils are so expensive here, I haven't had the opportunity to use things like the Caran d'Ache or the Holbeins and stuff like that because they're just crazy. Honestly, a ridiculous um, price here. But I've got the Derwent Lightfast. They're nice. I actually really like them. They're kind of a mix between the Prismas, but I've only just started using them, so I'm not confident enough with them yet. Um, yeah, that's kind of how Evelyn. I kind of get that. Um, See, I love the polys. I just don't like polychromos for skin. Um, yeah, so I like my polys for everything else, but not skin. Um, I find it they don't give the best, yeah, skin blend. Um, I did. Do I have it here? Um, I'm like just looking at my pile underneath my desk. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, I know. When you're gonna have to hop off. So I did this one with polys. Um, geez, well the Prismas are overpriced. If that's the case, Michelle, you can get the Prismas heaps cheaper if you look around. I get the Prismas cheap. The cheapest you'll get the Prismas is on Amazon. Um, but yeah, so sorry that was done with polys, and I love polys for hair. All of this kind of stuff was beautiful, but I really struggle with it for skin. Um, it's it's a I know it's just and that just might be a personal thing. I struggle with it when it comes to skin. With the Derwent Color Softs, yeah, I've got them. They're good for block coloring. That's what I like about the Color Softs. They're actually really good for like backgrounds and stuff where you just want to smush in um, some color. All right, I'm going in with bubblegum. But I really like the Cray Arts. Yeah, and the Brute Furners. I haven't used them enough. Um, but yeah, I was going to Heather. I want to do a couple of images in the Matsuda book, and I figured I'm going to use the light fast in that one because the images are worth it, and I probably end up taking them out and framing them. I want to do the ladybug because it's a ladybug. Let's get real, and I want to do the cockerel or the rooster for Ashley's color on color along too. So um, but it's kind of funny. Like I sit there and I think like my light fast and stuff I've wanted, and I'm telling myself don't use them for coloring. I use them for like my my drawing, and I'm like no, just give it a go in a coloring book. They're only pencils, and I can buy them open stock, and I've got to remember that. All right. Yeah, like that's it. I love my Cray Arts, Sheer Farbens. Um, I didn't find a difference between the square and the round coloured barrels for the brute furnace. I did a video on that. I didn't find any real difference between them. I didn't feel any real difference between them. Angie felt a slight difference, but the black barrel ones, yes, there's a big difference. The black barrel brute furnace, like kind of like I believe like the Crayolas. Um, but yeah, I don't have the black barrels, but the I liked um I think it's just the more you practice, the more you can kind of learn to make most pencils work. They just got to be treated differently. I guess they're like kids, you know. You have different personalities of children. You have different personalities of pencils. So they've just got to be treated a little bit differently. I'm going in with grey. Oh, no, I'm not because I broke it. See, I don't have the Artezas. Yeah, I think you can layer the brutes really well. Like, I was actually really impressed with the amount of layers you could get from them for being a budget pencil. That was the big thing. All right, so I'm going to go in with grey. I'm definitely impressed with them as a budget set, and they're just pretty. The squares are pretty. Let's get real. Apart from the fact they're good pencils, they're pretty. And Renee and I will be, and I think whoever else is coming into Renee's stream tomorrow, um, we're using the brute furnace. I yeah. See, I don't think the skin sets are good colors. I use them, but that's why I did that gold side muncher in the skin tone sets because they're actually the colors I like the least out of the Black Widows. The Black Widows have a really nice range of colors. I'll definitely give them that. But I'm going in with slate now. I don't know. They're just, and I think when I did the cost comparison with Black Widows and stuff, and I thought about core sizes and cost per pencil, they're not as budget as it makes it out to be when you buy them all the sets and stuff like that. And then I'm conflicted because it's actually an awesome brand and it's Albert's really cool and they're definitely a nice pencil to work with, but they're not in my faves, if that makes sense. But I'm happy to use them. But they wouldn't be the first ones I would recommend. Yeah, the cray arts. If you get the cray arts, they're not water safe either. They'll you might as well use them like colored watercolor pencils too. But that doesn't bother me. It just depends on how you color. If you're not going to add water to your page, does it really matter? Um, it's not the defining thing for me whether they're water safe or not. I guess is what I'm trying to say. That doesn't really bother me. Um, unless I'm going to add water to my page. What, Winchester? Oh, his eyebrows. Can't forget his eyebrows. Oh, and I forgot his eyebrows up here too. There we go. All right. Eyebrows, man. I always forget the eyebrows. Yeah. Yeah. I do. That's what I mean. Like, I like the Black Widows. It's not that I don't like them. They're just, I loved them more at the start. Now I don't love them just much. They're not my favorite child anymore. Just going to come in with a bit of deep almond because I've got out. I'm just going to put a bit of shading into his ears. All right, going to come in with very deep rose. Put that into the mouth there. Please don't eat my book. And then medium almond. It's for his lip. Yeah, tend to mix medium. Yeah, so you have to be careful then with that. Yeah, I love my markers too. I guess it depends. For me, it honestly depends on mood. Whether how much time I want to actually spend on a page or what kind of coloring I'm doing. Bronze yellow. I kind of just, yeah, it kind of just depends on that for me, I think, more than anything. Going in with light brown, I'm going to give him a bit of a hazel eye, I think. Um, yeah, and the way you color the paper you use, and that's the hard part. Like recommending colors to anyone is really difficult. I'm going in with, I need to sharpen it. Going in with dark brown. Um, and that's it. You just got to experiment, which is why we all end up with 5 million pencil sets because we're all after like that perfect one for us. So, and then I'm just going to glaze a little bit of jade green over it just to give that little bit of green that hazel eyes have. That's my plan. That's what I did. Probably couldn't even see that. But that's okay. Yeah, I tend to be like, it's funny, like I'm like, I have all of these pencils, yet I sit there and go, no, I'm only going to use one color. Wait, what are you doing, Buffett? You stealing my pencils? You trying to take my pencils? Oh, at Winchester, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like he's legit just I'm trying to get pencils out of my pencil case at the moment and he's attacking every move that I make. Every step I take, every move I make, he's there attacking the pencil sets. All right, there you go. Have a pencil case. All right, I'm going to go in with teal. Yeah, different books, different paper, and so forth. Like, yeah, there's different pencils I use on smooth paper. I like smushy pencils on smooth paper, and I like harder pencils on toothy paper. Um, Winchester, is it just going to be all about you for a while? Is that what's happening? We're going to get in trouble. I'm going to get a comment saying, it's supposed to be about colouring, not cats. Evelyn, you get panicky when you see people do this. Although there's absolutely zero crumbs that come from a Crayola. They're way too hard to do that. Cats are always allowed on stream. Yes, I know. And I do have a brush. I have feathers. Like I have a variety. Just so you know that when you see me use my hands, I have a oh gosh, look. I have a brush and I have a feather and I have another feather and now it's like woohoo! I should have brought them out. Wasn't thinking. All right, there you go. Have a feather. It's all yours. Oh. Oh. All right, I had to remove the woody. It's warming up. Yes, it is. My friends have macaws. Well picked up, Sarah. Yes, it is in fact one. He is beautiful. Yeah. My friend collects a lot of. He's Californian Mexican, so Tex-Mex, whatever you guys call it. Um, and he collects a lot of the Amazonian kind of birds. So he's got a lot of different ones. Yeah, but you're like down the bottom of Queensland. It's warming up. Queensland of Australia. It's warming up here. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about being worried about my feathers. I can go pick them up anytime I want. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you go over to visit my friends and it's just like walking into the land of squawking. Held eagle, lovely. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you went to Australia Zoo the other day, didn't you, Michelle? Did you see the birds flying across? I don't know if they're doing it. The birds flying across the stadium. Did you watch that show where they have them all flying across the? Um, I think it was you that said you went to Australia Zoo. Um, I love that bird show where they just fly all across. Awesome. I don't have any, like I've got chooks, so chickens, um, but they're very well free ranged, looked after chooky. Thanks. Chooks, but I don't keep birds. I am a very much. I just I don't know. I like seeing them fly. That makes sense. Hello, darling. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do. I do have a cat tail cleaning my butt. Yes, it does. Evelyn, I forgot about that. Ah, that makes sense, Evelyn. The McCall hates you. Oh yeah, birds are funny like that, and especially if you ever get a cockatoo or a galah. Oh my god, they are so territorial of the person they pick to be their owner. It's like they are just like, nope, I've got one and one only, and if you go near them, I will attack you. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious, Sarah. I love it. See, so you've got not just bugs to talk about on stream, you've got your birds. I love it. I just love animals. Animals just they just go about their life, and you know the typical hierarchy of needs. Eat, sleep, shelter, reproduce, survive, survival of the fittest. That's just what they go about. I don't think any of them are innately cruel or nasty or, even the predators. They're just there to survive. But there's just not that nastiness and that hatred that exists in the human race. And I wish we looked more at the animal world for that response, if that makes sense. I don't know. That was a bit of philosophy, bit of early morning philosophy from me. Pine green is what I'm using at the moment. Pine green. Um, oh, that's awesome. Helicopter. That's cool. I used to be a civilian security officer for the Defence Force, so I am lucky. I've had many opportunities that a lot of people wouldn't normally get, like Black Hawks and things like that. So am I going to have a feather? Actually, I don't know how I feel about you chewing on this feather. I don't want you to get the idea that you're allowed to catch birds. That's the concern that I have. I feel so. I think I might take this feather away so that you don't get too attached to it. That you think that we can continue on with the um things. Oh, yeah, yeah, and that's fair enough, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, true, Angie. They do play. I will admit that. I don't know, but like, yeah, I suppose you're right. I don't know. I think just humans are in. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder some about human nature. Not all human nature, just some. And then I wonder what society's done to allow that human nature to be okay. But I'm a big softie. We all know that. I'm all about just be nice to people and do good things for people. Stand up for people. So there's no big surprise there with me. What colour can I use there? Do you mind? Ow! I'm going to go in with a bit of red orange. That was salmon that I was using, by the way, then too. Hello, Poet Spice. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, the kitty's pretty much just taken over today. He's had a nap and now he's like trying to entertain himself. You should be more impressed that I still keep colouring. Like I'm like, I think I deserve a medal for that. That I'm just colouring along. Oh, thanks, darling. Thank you. Just keep colouring. Just keep colouring. You are so baby. I know you are, Angie. I'm all about the random acts of kindness. It's it's what I stand for. I think it's an important thing. I you don't need any reward for it. You just do it some days. Um, and I want my girls to see that too. That they learn by observation. So when they see me doing that kind of stuff, it's it's just what you do. It's just a gentle push of his bum out of the way. Yeah, it's like just move away. Um, Emily's older sister is living downstairs at the moment because we've got, like most places, just a housing shortage, and she's a single mum with a kid. So someone actually giving her a chance is in rental property is a bit hard. So she's living downstairs, and she's got an 18-month month old, and like I'll be cooking in the kitchen, and she'll be like, "I'm really really sorry," and I'm like, "No, it's fine because it's the same thing. I just you know slowly maneuver him out of my way as I'm making my way around the kitchen." All right. Oh, nice, Sassy. Nice. Oh, my story to my money coloring. Thank you very much, Sarah. That was a bit of fun. Most of the story is by Side Muncher. You like his literature on his web page is amazing as well, and the stories he tells behind each image that he does is awesome. So I just reused that and tried to sound a little bit like an Aussie bogan David Attenborough kind of, you know, documentary kind of feel, but it's all Side Muncher. All right, I'm going with light, medium, golden. He's got a free book. You can buy the actual book on Amazon, um, and I've got to. It's in my cart to buy the actual book because I just want to support him. But he's given the PDF or the Kindle version for free on his webpage as well. It's a sci-fi dystopian kind of story, so I want to have a read of that. But I actually just want to buy his book just to help support him. Um, but yeah, he's a cool dude. I really enjoyed talking to him. Um, so he's a POM living in um, a British person living in. I've got to remember that sometimes my slang might not be understood. So he's British living in Berlin at the moment, and he is he's just a cool dude. But if you messaged him, he would send you any image you wanted to do. That's the thing. Do the Mariola because get another one up for the hashtag for Mariola May. Evelyn, you got plenty of time for Georgia. So I'm telling you. You get another Mariola done. All right, so that was light, medium, golden, and now I want. They're so hard to read. Medium deep gold, like because they're gold. The writing on the Crayolas is gold. It's so hard to read. So this is medium deep golden. I'm trying to show some diversity in my gnomes too. So we've got gnomes of different races, different skin colors. Oh, Rita Berman, nice. Oh, I love Linda. Yeah, Linda Rape. She's on my list of one days too. um, Getting anything in Australia is interesting. And then I've got to tell myself I've got so many things I need to color already, and I'm like, I can't have it all. And then I keep seeing Karen Valentine doing that. What is it? UO70 something or whatever. And I'm like, part of me like wants to go follow her on Patreon because her images are awesome. And I'm like, no. Mm. Oh, the Wild Soul. Yeah, that just looks incredible. There's just so many good books and not enough time. And I wants them all. All right, back to light, medium golden. I don't have any Mythia. I want to get yeah, I know. I want all the Coloriage books. I honestly, okay, my dream book, my absolute dream book is Nick Filbert's Serenity. Or Serene, sorry. That that is the book that I want more than anything, but it is hard to get now and it costs so much to send it to Australia. And it's ridiculous. It would cost me over $100 just to have the book. And I know. And that's kind of like Clara Makova too. And so I'm just like, no, it won't be happening. I tried emailing him and he never got back to me just because he's in Indonesia. He's just there. He's just north of me. And I was like, maybe he could just send me a book direct instead of going through Etsy. But he never got back to me. So I was a bit sad. But I tried. All right, going in with medium deep rose. And then deep rose. Yeah. The Coloriage, they're not too bad. And because you get this Coloriage has double images. Like that Coloriage image that I've got was a free image on Emmanuel's web on Facebook. So that's the only reason why I've done that. Um, but yeah, I've got them all in my wish list too, the Coloriages. Nick Filbert. His Serene. He go like I don't know his full name. He's because he's got his Indonesian name as well. Um, all right, so it is um, Serene by Nicholas F, which is Filbert Chandrawanata from Indonesia. But yeah, that's that it's just incredible. I know, see like Sammy and all of that doing work in it, and I'm just like, I've got serious FOMO for that one. Yeah, I get it, Evelyn. I yeah, it's funny, Beth. It's like I actually when I started learning to draw, so I've only been drawing, for just over nearly 2 years, 18 months. One of the first less classes I did was a portrait class, so I just got comfortable with faces pretty quick, and faces honestly fascinate me, and I think that's what it is more that, and I'm a makeup artist. So it's probably why skin doesn't scare me as much because I've spent my whole life coloring skin, if that makes sense. Being a makeup artist, that's kind of just what you do. Um, so I'm going in with mahogany. I'm gonna make this one. You're gonna have some auburn hair. Um, so I actually really love coloring skin, but I think that's the makeup artist in me more than anything. Um, but yeah, I just And I like drawing faces. I just like faces. And it's the same when I like go out. Hello, darling. Oh, please don't eat my boom. Thanks. When I go out, I like watching faces. I'm one of those people that just would be happy just to sit in a cafe and just watch people. I promise I'm not crazy stalkerish. I find faces fascinating. Okay, let's go red, orange. Yeah, absolutely, Evelyn. Yes. Oh, nice. That's good, Sarah. And I've just got to be, I'm lucky I've got a good income, but I don't know how long, what's going to happen with work and what's happening with my mental health at the moment. So I've got to be half cautious of what I spend my money on to. And I just lent my brother money. So he's got all my savings that I had. So I'm like, when family calls in need, you do. And so hopefully it won't be too long till he pays me back. Yeah, that's why everyone just calls him Nick Phil, but yeah. Oh, are you right there? What are you dropping of mine, Cat? Seriously? I don't even know what was up there for you to knock over. Oh my god. Hello. Are you tired yet? It's like, every parent, we love our children, but when they went to sleep, that was the best time. Everyone's like, oh, we love a sleeping baby. And it's like, yeah, we do love a sleeping baby because they're not annoying me. Yeah, I love all the bugs in the coloriage as well. Yeah, I agree totally. Um, this is tan. Yes. Hello, darling. Love you. You're going to come down and sit on my lap for a while? Yeah. Come for a pat. No. We haven't finished attacking and hunting. No? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually hoping that that's what happens, Evelyn. All my cats have been kind of like, distant and not really into cuddles and games and things. But they've all been girls, so I'm trying a boy cat this time to see if he is any different. So, how much time we got left? Oh, it's nearly time to go. Oh, look. It's all right, Weasel. I'm about to go anyway. I just realised that for 2 hours. I've been colouring just random things. I've got today to finish this. Well, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the last day of May. I've got to finish it, so I actually have some finished pages for the month. Um, yeah, I just want Snuggly, and at the moment he's Snuggly, but he's also a kitten, so we'll see what happens when he grows up. But he's like, yeah, I'll bring it up a little bit so you can actually see him in full force now. Now that I'm finished colouring. Oh, really, Michelle? That's a long time. Yeah, you're going to go ahead after this, Sarah, and fill in the slot that you have been given. um, but this wasn't meant to be anything crazy. This is the kind of stuff that I do at work when I'm just working. Um, I'm not trying to do stuff. So this I just want to get him finished off. I like some just good fun colouring sometimes. So, alrighty. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let on go and um and play with Winchester for a little while, and I will see you in a little bit, and maybe catch in with you, Sarah. I've got a couple of humaning things I have to do, but I'll hopefully pop in for a little bit. Oh, hey Shannon. Yeah, she's always lurking. I should start talking about her more. All right. Bye all. See ya.